guys, how's it going? Titanium Solid back with another video already. We're gonna go ahead and cover these patch notes. We'll just kind of go through them, see how I feel about them, how we feel about them. Let me know in the comments down below how you're feeling about this patch. I've heard some things. I haven't really seen all of it, but I've heard some things. But without further ado, let's get into it, guys. Oh yeah, make sure to subscribe. I probably should say that, right? I'm a YouTuber. Let's see. The multiverse is shifting, rivals. In this update, the pace of ultimate abilities is slowing down for everyone, so expect more calculated clashes and less ult spam moments. That sounds amazing. Holy crap. Vanguards, duelists, and strategists each get their own tweaks to keep the battlefield thrilling but fair. Plus, some iconic team-ups are evolving or being retired, paving the way for new combos and cosmic chaos. Let's dive into the details, shall we? Global changes. The charge rate for ultimate abilities has been nerfed across the board. That is crazy. Keep the core combat fun and dynamic while dialing back those rapid fire ultimates. Thank God. Lower the baseline strength of triple strategist compositions without compromising the core combat experience. And then this basically, if you guys are interested in this, Vanguards and Duelists reduce damage to energy conversion from 90 to 70. And then passive ultimate regeneration for Vanguards and Duelists from 12 seconds to 11 seconds. So, and then support's a little bit different here. To energy conversion is 90 to 75%, and then their passive regeneration went down from 12 seconds to 8 seconds. Time to plan your ultimates, not just spam them. Well, at least they're honest. Let's see. Angela. Heaven sent pressure. Grounded precision. Angela is fiercer on the ground, but less pesky in flight. Her ultimate ability damage and control have been slightly hit. Reduce Seraphic Soar's charge to Spear of Ichor's conversion from 45 to 35%. Increase bonus damage at full charge from 15 to 20. Okay, so the full charge is actually more damage now. Increase shield stance damage to charge conversion from 25% to 35%. Increase assassin's charge cooldown from 3 to 6 seconds. Reduce max charge time from 10 seconds to 8 seconds. Interesting. Active Ichor's bonus health to self from 40 to 50 and from 20 to 25 for allies after landing. Divine Judgment. Increase Heaven's Retribution ultimate ability Spear throw damage from 10 to 40. Okay. Reduce Spear health from 800. Okay, so we got a little bit of increased damage for her ult whenever she actually throws it down at somebody. But the Spear has less health. That's nice, because now you can like break it faster. It was always pretty annoying to break. Captain America. Now a little smoother when running up on your left. I understood that reference. Survival. Oh, I'm reading the wrong thing. Cap's shield work also gets smoother during sprints. I can't read, holy frick. But his ultimate gives a little less energy. So when leading dash sets toggle, Captain America's last 4 ranged Sentinel Strike shield throws won't be interrupted by leading dash. I think somebody was saying this basically just gets rid altogether of like the dash cancel. Makes it easier, I guess. That'll be interesting to see. Reduce freedom charge ultimate ability, energy charge effect for allies from 30 to 20%. That's good. Not quite as insane for like the old charge from that. Okay. And then tank pool. We knew tank pool was gonna get some sort of nerfs because tank pool, if you know, you know. If you're in low ranks, you might not know. When you're in high ranks, like Celeste higher, I've been there. Tank pool is stupid. I've been playing it myself. Character is silly. Let's see. Survivability and ultimate frequency are slightly nerfed to match the new ultimate efficiency. So he has less damage reduction whenever he uses his like the circle around him that pool in your area, the upgraded. So he'll be taking more damage in while he's in that. That's nice. It'll be a little more killable. and then his ult cooldown from 45 to 60 seconds. That makes sense, because you know his work's different than like the other characters, so they had to like increase his cooldown for that. Doctor Strange, the shield bends slightly. The Sorcerer Supreme defenses are slightly dialed down. Reduce the shield value of Shield of the Seraphim from 800 to 700. So this is interesting to me. The nerf to Strange. But Strange is pretty good right now. He's actually pretty good right now. I guess that's fine. Honestly, this is probably fine. It kind of endorses you now to be less of a shield mod also. So, I've already seen some discourse about this. Emma Frost, Diamond hard choices, deadlier payoffs. The White Queen's diamond form dims a bit, but Emma's ultimate shines brighter. So if you don't know, Emma Frost's win rate as a hero has gone down quite a bit. And she's not really that picked anymore in high level play. Or really, to be honest, I don't really feel like I see Emma much at all anymore. At least not recently. Maybe for like certain counters and stuff, but so they reduced the diamond form damage reduction from 25% to 20%. It's really not that harsh of a nerf, I don't think. I mean, it might be. Obviously, you're going to take more damage now when you're in diamond form. And then they adjusted the ultimate to where the damage fall off at 30 meters from 50% to 70%. So it's going to do more damage now. Like the fall off is not quite as bad for it. And then you gain 20% damage reduction during the ability, so that's new because you didn't have any damage reduction during the ability, as far as I remember. So now you're a little more sturdy in your ult, which could be nice. Could be nice. We'll just have to see how the Emma changes shake out. To be honest, I'm not like too sure how that's gonna affect her yet. Hulk beauty cooldowns. The big green disruptor is even better at charging his ultimate. Smash with style. Increase indestructible guard, absorb damage to ultimate ability charge conversion rate from 100 to 130%. So now you're gonna get more ult charge from blocking stuff with your gamma bubble. And this Hulk boys, we in there. Hopefully, we in there. Gamma Burst gains 2 charges, each with a 6-second cooldown. Reduce single hit damage. So it lost 10 damage, but that's because you're getting 2 of them. So now you're technically doing more damage overall. I mean, you literally have 2 Gamma Claps now. Reduce Gamma Burst cooldown after each use from 6 seconds to 2 seconds. Wow. So potentially pretty decent stuff for Hulk. I'm glad they're not necessarily going too overboard with Hulk as far as like over buffing him or anything like that. I'm interested to see what these changes do. I'm interested to see if these changes really affect Hulk. But the 2 charges sounds really nice for his Gamma Clap. That'll be cool. Magneto, Master of Magnetism, Master of the Lane. Magneto gets slightly tougher in lane pressure and deadlier with his ultimate. So why Magneto's getting buffed, I have no earthly idea, but here we are. They increased the Metal Bulwark cooldown from 12 to 15 seconds. I'm not sure which one that is. And then they reduced the cooldown for the Iron Bulwark from 12 to 10. So just slight cooldown adjustments. And then increase Meteor M projectile speed from 30 meters a second to 45. Oh no, chat. No. That may not seem crazy. That is crazy. It's going 15 meters per second faster than it already did. Dude. Oh. Magneto will be slamming that freaking ball from across the court, man. All the way over here, just bang. Nah. That's gonna be insane. That is going to be insane. Also, this buff that we're getting to is an absolute joke. Respectfully, Zeon. Respectfully, Guang. Respectfully, Danny. Whoever else at Rivals team. Yes, I still want to be a partner. So make sure you subscribe and follow my Twitch, so I can get some more motion so to speak, so I can actually get on the train to become a partner, because I would love, this is the only game that I would really care to be a partner for. But that being said, this is Black Panther change and it, Chief. Wakanda forever. And faster. My goal. T'Challa's agility is off the charts. No cooldown for jumping after detaching from a wall. So they said they were going to buff Black Panther. And all they did was remove the cooldown on his second jump. You can't make this up, folks. I don't think that's really gonna change much, but whatever, man. Whatever. Okay, no, this is hilarious. Shoutouts KPX Chris, by the way. But they literally referenced this man and what him and his crew did. No funerals for the Daywalker. I hate how aware they are, bro. They literally knew of our boy Blade's funeral. Blade's up-close combat is boosted and his range attacks are slightly snappier, so they increased his Hunter's shotgun projectile speed from 100. Holy crap, his projectile speed on his shotgun is 30 meters more. Now, that is okay, that might actually be crazy. Increase Ancestral Sword attack range from 4. So it just gained like 0.5 meters for his actual sword range. That could be good. That could be pretty decent. Bloodline Awakening new effect. So excess lifesteal now grants bonus health. What? Max 75 conversion rate 50%. Increased lifesteal ratio from so now there's more 5% more lifesteal also. And then his 1000-fold slash, the ultimate ability, new effect. Lifesteal now works without switching to Bloodline Awakening. So there was always like with Blade. Blade's my second most played hero. I love Blade. What you would always do, you'd have to go Bloodline Awakening first, like your lifesteal mode, and then ult to get like health to like convert, or like to get lifesteal from getting your ult. So they changed that now to where you don't even have to have that out. So now you can have like your gun out. You could have your gun out and then ult, and then still get lifesteal from it. But also it converts to bonus health, like the new effect that they already had for his lifesteal, which is insane. Could potentially be very insane. And then they increased the healing reduction to enemies from 20% to 40%. So now you are actually going to be 40% antied from Blade's ult, which could be huge. I mean, really, honestly, these changes are probably some of the best Blade changes we've gotten so far. Because Blade has felt like total dog crap the past, like, basically since he released. I mean, he's felt like kind of decent in some patches, but he's basically just sucked since he's released. So this is nice to see. I'm interested to see. Obviously, I play a lot of Blade, so I'm definitely gonna be testing this out. I'm definitely gonna be seeing how Blade feels. He's one of my favorite heroes in the game, man. He's so fun, but he's just not good. Let's see. I haven't seen this yet. So Daredevil, Devil's in the details, and the nerfs. DD's damage and tankiness are toned down just a bit. Okay. So, okay, wow. His Devil's Chain and damage got 10 less damage. That's actually kind of huge. Use Devil's Chain bonus max health from 125 to 100. Okay. And then reduce the Sonic Pursuit damage reduction from 20% to 10%. So now you're taking more damage even if you have Sonic Pursuit. Okay. I mean, that's good changes. That's good changes. They reduced like damage on his Devil's Chain move, and then just his survivability. I actually think that's one of the things that if they just toned down like maybe even more than what they're doing right now of his survivability, Daredevil would feel fine. If he's doing a lot of damage and stuff up close, that's fine. That's what Daredevil's supposed to do. But I feel like the survivability is pretty overkill. Like, you'll literally get him so low, and then he gets a trillion freaking shield health, and he gets out. So this will be interesting to see. I'm interested to see how much this really like alters Daredevil's spot in the meta. Let's see now. I did hear about the Duelist Pool is getting buffs, which makes me excited. Duelist Pool is one of the DPS Bull is one of the most fun heroes in this game. Let's see. Harder KO, slower ult. Survivability. So all they really changed. Okay, all they changed was they actually buffed his health to 275, which is good. He's a 275 target now. I'll take it. He's more survivable now. And then his ult cooldown also got increased to 60 seconds. I'm guessing they did that to all the temples. That makes sense. Also Bloodstone. Monster Hunter, mind your lives. Also pays a heavier price upon defeat. And her I can't speak. Her survivability drops a tad. Reduce instinct lost upon defeat from 1 stat to 2 stats. So now you lose 2 of your stacks of instinct. So whenever you die, it's really going to be a lot more punishing on her as far as the instinct, like cooldown reduction stuff. And then reduce ruthless pursuit and Helix advance bonus health from 40 to 30. That's good. So she's not going to have as much, insane blue health. I think she'll still, I mean, these nerfs are pretty decent. It goes without saying though, Elsa's still going to be insane. I mean, these changes are good. She'll be a little less survivable, and punished heavier for the instinct stuff. She didn't change her damage numbers or anything, and Glartrox is still insane, and her kit's just pretty freaking insane. So she's still gonna be really good. Wow, Hawkeye got another nerf. The Earth's mightiest marksman takes a slight to survivability. So he went. So now Hawkeye's a 250 target. Oh my gosh. Yo, Hawkeye is gone, dude. He's gone. Dive is gonna freaking murk this fool. Like, he's actually gonna be gone, bro. Because now, like, the dive characters like Spidey and stuff that are hitting, like, combos that are 250, now that you're gonna be able to actually just kill Hawkeye. Human Torch. Flame on, downtime off, more uptime, more burn. Johnny's ammo recovery is hotter than ever. More tweaks coming in season 7.5. Oh boy. Please tell me we are not. I mean, look, Human Torch, I'm fine if he's good. Let's not go back to 2.5 for this. Guy was like absurd. Instantly recover all fire cluster ammo energy after not using Blaze Cluster for 1 second. Ooh. That's pretty good. Okay. And then we'll see, obviously, season 7.5, we'll see more of the Torch, so stay tuned on that, chat. If you're a Torch main. Iron Man, systems online, overclock stabilized. 20 staying power and ability field get a boost. Armor overdrive new effect. Each KO while armor overdrive is active extends its duration by 2 seconds. Oh, brother. Reduce armor overdrive startup from 1.8 to 1.3 seconds. Okay, so they reduced that by 0.5 seconds. That'd be good. So they're really just leaning into his armor overdrive, where he just goes, powering up, and he like has the infinite. You have like infinite beam and infinite ammo during that. So, but now if you get kills in that, you're extending his duration by 2 seconds. That could be pretty insane. So that makes Iron Man a little more snowball-y now. Like if you're really getting some kills in armor overdrive and you just keep it rolling like that, you can really help in the team fight, and really you can actually help a lot more in a team fight. So, hey, that's cool, man. I rock with Iron Man, so that's actually kind of nice to see. What is this? Magic. Sharper feel, fairer poke. Ileana's poke capacity is been slightly reduced, but enjoys smoother ability execution. So, increased Umbral Incursion hitbox radius in both normal and Dark Child forms from 0.45 meters to 1 meter. I don't know what Umbral Incursion is. Is that like her dash? Probably. Reduce normal form magic slash max charge damage ratio from 2 to 1.8, so max damage went from 90 to 81. Reduce Dark Child startup from 1 to, so 0.2 seconds less. That's pretty good. I mean, you're actually like, becoming Dark Child a little bit sooner. I don't play Magic enough to really know how much it's going to affect her. Honestly, dude, Kingsman could probably tell you if this is really going to affect his character. Psylocke, Butterfly Power. Psylocke's combat capability is slightly increased. Oh boy, they're buffing Psylocke. Increase psionic crossbow cooldown to other abilities on the hit. 0.25 seconds to 0.3. Okay. So now you're getting her thing where you like land successful hits is gonna reduce cooldowns better now. And then wing shuriken's damage on throw and return from 8 to 9. Interesting. Just like kind of very slight tweaks for Psylocke. I mean, I play a good bit of Psylocke. This will probably be good. I mean, it's literally OGL's buff, so this isn't that positive. It's just very like small tweaks, I feel, but it will make her feel better overall. So I was interested with this too when I heard Scarlet Witch's name buff. Close up chaos, mid-range management. Damage at close and mid-range is more balanced. Her chaos control left click will inflict greater damage upon nearby foes, whilst allowing more frequent use of her Chthonian Burst right click to strike enemies at medium range. So Chaos Control now has damage fall off, starting at 10 meters and dropping to 90% at max range. Increased base damage from 80 to 85 per second. That's 70, so 76.5 at 20 meters. Increase the charge to Chthonian Burst by Chaos Control hits from 0.1 to 0.15. Okay. I'm not really sure how much this is going to change which. I was expecting a little more, but it's okay. Winter Soldier. So less splash, more match. Bucky's range damage gets trimmed. This is good. This is good. You're putting Bucky. Okay, let's see. Reduce Rotor Stern spell field damage on hit from 65 to 55. What is Rotor Stern? That's the gun, right? That's like. So this is talking about like his, the splash damage from his gun where you hit and then if somebody's close, like if people are close, it does damage to them too. So that's getting reduced. That's really the main thing they did. But that's good. It'll keep Bucky just that little bit more honest when it comes to like range. So they're kind of like leaning him a little bit more into Brawl Hero territory as he should be. Deadpool strategy. Yeah, literally the only thing they did for Stratpool was increase his ultimate cooldown. Okay, Gambit. Team buffs redealt. Remy's ultimate buffs for the team are toned down, but the team damage slightly goes up. Oh my lord, they actually get slightly buff Gambit. So the charge acceleration, they did the same thing as Cap, so now it only gives you 20% acceleration for your ult. And then movement boost from 50 to 40, so 10% less movement from it. That's a pretty decent nerf. But then you increase the single target explosive damage and enhanced damage ratio of 20% to 25%. Okay. So, I don't know. I'd be curious to see this in game too. Some of these are like I really will have to see it in game to really know how much it's gonna impact. I mean, less movement that's good, and they're trying to like make Gambits a little bit more honest than it is, you know. Obviously, because it's like one of the most busted ults that's ever been in a hero shooter. Let's see, Invisible Woman. Less healing in the fray, better reset out of it. Zeus self-healing during combat is nerfed, but her out of combat recovery gets a boost. So Guardianship healing goes from 25 to 50. So you're getting 10 less heals. Increase healing over time during covert advance from 20 seconds to 30 seconds. So basically, is that like her? I'm guessing that's whenever she goes invisible, right? It's gotta be. So she's getting 10 more heals per second when she's invisible, but whenever she's in combat and like trying to self-shield, she's getting less healing. Interesting. I'm curious to see how that goes, if that's gonna make like those players kind of play more back, you know what I mean? So what is this? Luna Snow Idle Power, now snowballing. Luna's combat prowess is cooler than ever. Idle Aura, new effect. Reduce Ice Art's cooldown by 2 seconds. Whenever a hero with Idle Aura, self or ally, takes part in a KO. Interesting. What is her ice? What is Ice Arts? Hold on. What is Ice Arts, chat? Luna, Snow, abilities, Marvel Rivals. What is Ice Arts? So that's like the, oh, where she claps. Okay. Yeah. So, oh, okay, wow. Oh, wow. That's kind of a crazy buff, actually. So whoever has like either yourself or an ally, whenever you have Snowflake on them, if they take part in a KO, your clap is getting reduced by 2 seconds. So in reality, like, you could technically, your teammate or whoever, or you, could get KOs quick enough to where you get that crap back instant. That could be insane. Okay, interesting. Interesting that Luna's getting buffed. And then there's just this team up ability, so, you know, Adam Luna's gone, Jeff Nato's gone, thank goodness. And then Blessing of Kumiho is the new one for Luna, which we saw in the Dev Vision, and then the Cosmic Cyclone for Adam. I think that's going to be a good retouch team up, possibly, because you can like stand in it, you can go faster and also get healing. Could be a really good retouch tool, but we'll see how many people actually play Storm and Adam together. But yeah, with that, man, that's going to be the patch. My overall thoughts on it, man, I think this is a good patch, to be honest with you. I think this is a really good patch. Especially when we're talking about like rivals. A lot of times they do a lot of stuff where they just don't really do enough, to be honest. Like they have like 6.5 patch specifically, they didn't do enough. Like there was hardly anything. Besides like literally Adam flying. Adam flying was like the biggest thing that added on the 6.5 balance patch. But I feel like this is pretty good. I mean, the main takeaway here is more neutral play. So we're not gonna have as many, you know, just not as much ult spam. It's just huge. Like that is going to change the game fundamentally. In a lot of ways, like I mean, that's a pretty big nerf to trips up as far as it's not just gonna be trips up ult slot consistently, like as fast at least. Even characters like, I think like Moon Knight, you know, this is a pretty big hit to Moon Knight technically. Or like there are characters that get ults really fast are gonna get it as fast now, so that's good. The game's gonna feel a little more balanced, I think, even just with that change. BP or the BP buff sucks. Blade might be back. That's basically the things I'm taking away from this for the most part. And then also White Fox just looks freaking insane. So hey, we'll see on Friday how everything really shakes out. But with that being said, I am going to go ahead and end this video. It was great looking at these patch notes with you guys. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, go ahead and boost up this video. And yeah, maybe next time I'll be in the season 8 playing the character early. It's gonna be Cyclops, guys. Lock in.